YouTube, welcome back to the WeSkillNow channel. I'm busy over here training my agility because I'm still working on that goal of getting level 99 agility before League comes out. I'm on pace, level 93 agility so far. Anyway, the last time I asked you guys to check if you're subscribed, I got a whole bunch of subscribers that day, so I'm gonna do it again. Please check if you're subscribed. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Let's get on to the video. Today, I wanted to talk about something that's kind of important for some people. For a lot of people, actually. The more I've been making Trailblazer content, the more I've been able to connect with a whole bunch of people that are interested in the League, and I get it. Not everyone has time to just think about the League all day and has access to a bunch of people to ask questions to all the time, which you could, by the way, if you just joined the WeSkillNow Discord. But anyway, people were telling me all about the ideas that they had and reasons that they were choosing certain areas over other ones, but I was noticing patterns, and I came to the realization that there are just a few misconceptions, big misconceptions, that should totally affect people's entire choices. So today I wanted to make a video about the top 5 misconceptions in Trailblazer right now, and you're gonna wanna make sure that you know all of these. So let's get started. Misconception number 5. That's right, we're counting down. All right, number 5, number 5 I am going to say is all about darts. It relates to the blowpipe. People are talking about how blowpipe requires desert. It's just like a hard requirement. I've even been guilty of saying this, but not for the reason that you literally need to have the desert to ever own a dart. Rather, the desert is actually only required to smith the dart tips in order to fletch the darts yourself. So let me just prove it here by going over to the quest Tourist Trap. Where's T in the alphabet? Wait, where's O in the alphabet? Wait, how do you spell tourist? Okay, so here it is, the proof in-game. The quest reward for the Tourist Trap located in the desert is ability to make throwing darts. But there are other ways of getting darts, such as Laren's Chest, Boss Drops, and Implings. Misconception number 4 for me, because I've seen this messed up so many times. Let me tell you what region the God Wars is located in. It's Asgarnia. It is not the Fremennik region. I just saw it so many times that this has to be misconception number 4 for me. Here is a map of all of the content, and it's really well made, actually. If you don't have this resource, you should check it out. It's got all the areas listed on the right side here with all of the benefits from each area. But I specifically wanted to open this up in order to show you where God Wars was. Look, Asgarnia is this orange section. We zoom in right here. It gets a little bit lighter orange just because that's the snow region here. But boom, God Wars is in Asgarnia. There they are. Misconception number 3 is one that I wanted to clear up here. Here's another map with less details on it so that I could just make this point. We're gonna start with the green regions and what some people think when they first hear about the system on how to unlock things. It feels like, well, for my first lock, I have to unlock something that's touching these regions. So I can only choose desert, wilderness, or Asgarnia or something like that. And then for the second unlock, I have to unlock something that's touching that. That's not the case. You're allowed to unlock any region at all. And when you unlock any region, it gives you a teleport button to get there whenever you want. Actually, I don't know how that works. Maybe there's a half-hour timer on it or something. But you do have a teleport button in the same menu that you use to unlock the areas. So there's no need to worry about traveling to the specific area. If, let's say, for some reason, you unlocked Tyrannin, but you didn't unlock Kandarin, you can get there, no problem. Unlocks for areas are flexible in that sense. For misconception number 2, rank 2, I actually have a group of misconceptions, but they're all kind of about unlocks requiring multiple areas, or it seems like you get something, but you actually need other things to get it. So forgive me, but this is actually a group. So here's the first one that comes to mind. It's all about the Myth Guild, a very, very powerful piece of content that you get after beating Dragon Slayer 2. Well, Dragon Slayer 2 is going to be automatically unlocked. So you'd figured if you unlock the area that has the Myth Guild, you'd get the Myth Guild, right? Well, the Myth Guild is right here in Kandarin. same shade of blue. Right there it is. But wait, there's actually a system where you don't automatically get it unlocked. You do have to unlock the Fremennik region in order to have access to the Myth Guild. So if you want this content, you're going to need to have Kandarin and the Fremennik province to have access to the Myth Guild. I mean, and then one more thing, that's kind of a cool thing, because if you unlock Fremennik, you get more benefits than just that. You also are able to kill Addy and Rune Dragons, which are unlocked immediately in Misthalin. So that's good too. Another thing in that same sort of thought process is talking about the Dwarf multi-cannon. It feels like you can get it just from the Kandarin region, but you actually do need both Kandarin and Asgarnia to unlock the Dwarf multi-cannon. You need both. Similar idea here, Elite Void requires 2 areas, not 3. It would almost seem like you need 3 because there's a bunch of tasks to do the Western Province Diaries in Tyrannin, but those are going to be automatically completed for you. So therefore, to get Elite Void, you need to do Kandarin to get those tasks done, but you also need to have Asgarnia in order to have access to pest control. Boom, you have Elite Void. Probably the biggest reason that this is a misconception is because most people don't realize that they're just automatically unlocking Zulrah as a diary task, just done. So, hey, I didn't design Leagues, maybe not the choice I would have made, but that's just one of the things that we get. All right, here's the last misconception in this section of the video. It's about the bone crossbow. It really feels like you start with access to the bone crossbow, but no, you do need to unlock Asgarnia in order to complete the quests in order to get a bone crossbow. A really powerful early ranged weapon. Boys, it's the time you've all been waiting for. It's time for the #1 misconception. The thing that I've corrected numerous times in the comment sections of my videos. So many times. Especially while I've been talking about regions in videos, people have said, well, I'm taking Mauritania because I want an Abyssal Whip, and there's no Abyssal Whips anywhere else in Gielinor, but they are wrong, and let me show you how. Oh, my misconceiving audience, let me introduce you to the Fairy Ring. I don't have a Draman staff in my inventory right now because I'm in the main game and I have completed the Lumbridge Elite Diaries, which means that a Draman staff is not required to use this. But as a proof of concept, let me take you to a special region. Using the code ALR, which you will have access to immediately when you start Trailblazer, you will be allowed to head into the Abyssal area and check it out. You guys see that? You guys see this NPC over here? This is an NPC named Abyssal Demon. Abyssal Demons drop Abyssal Whips. One more thing, there's a boss named the Abyssal Sire. He also drops a whip. The thing is that if you take Mauritania, you will definitely have an easier time getting a whip than everyone else who has to use this method or going for the Sire, because there's hardly any demons in here. So there's one here, and I'm actually gonna tag all, and here they are. They're scattered around just a little bit, but there aren't that many, you know, they're here and there. And then also you're gonna have to worry about getting attacked by other aggressive NPCs while going for these. Case in point, this level 81 Abyssal Walkers attacked me. So there, it's gonna be a lot harder to get a whip outside of Mauritania, but it is possible. If you're planning on locking into Mauritania because of the Abyssal Whip, reconsider. Mauritania is still a great area to go to, but it's not the only place for the whip. All right, I'm inviting chat to give their honorable mentions for misconceptions. So let's see if we can't get some valuable information for you that might steer you off the wrong path in Trailblazer. All right. Oh, yes, I had this on the list for a bit, actually. Turns out Nightmare Zone, if you're planning on grinding in Nightmare Zone for some easy AFK combat experience, Nightmare Zone's locked in Trailblazer, so good luck with that. And if you're looking to do Nightmare Zone in order to imbue, imbues are still in the game. They just cost GP instead of points. One good misconception is that you can only get rune essence pouches with the wilderness unlocked. Yes, for the same reason as the abyssal whip, right? But then again, if you think about it, the only way to repair essence pouches is with the wilderness unlocked. So once your bags get damaged, you're just gonna have to drop them and go get another bag. And I don't know if bags are actually worth getting because the drop rate's not that good, honestly, on them. Here's a good one. If you were planning on taking Relic 3 and you're banking on your plus 12 to get stacked with other boosts, don't count on it, because you cannot boost over that plus 12 using in-game boost. You're just constantly going to have a plus 12 boost, which is good enough on its own. I've heard a lot of people talk about NPC contact before, that they would give them access to a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't even unlock the regions for, but no, Jagex has thought of that. And you're not going to be able to go to Fremnik, get the Lunar Spellbook, use NPC contact to contact NPCs that are outside of the regions that you've unlocked. Don't bank on it. You can't do it. Hey, one big misconception is that some people are going to forget to do their birdhouse runs. Here's maybe a huge one that didn't make the list because it's not really a misconception, but I think I'll finish off the video by saying this. I think a misconception that people have about areas and about their account builds is that they're playing the main game, and therefore they need to unlock regions that are going to make their account as powerful as possible in order to compete, in order to get the most points. But I just want to put an end to that right now. The only thing that you need to consider are the hardest tasks in each area in order to complete them. Because in the end, you're ranked not based on how powerful your account is, but only and only based on the amount of points that you get. So if you unlock a region that happens to have not much content in it, or not that much hard content in it, you might just be setting yourself up to get more points than everyone else. And hey, maybe that's true for Desert, actually. I don't even know. Everybody, here we are at the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that somehow at least one of these things helped you from making a big time-wasting mistake. Now, if you appreciated this video, if you want to see more like it, I do definitely appreciate a thumbs up, a like on this video, and please, if you're new here, subscribe. Nice to have you. Other resources that I have for you are join my Discord. There's tons of people talking about Trailblazer all the time in there all day. Actually, it's getting to be a little bit too much to even keep up with. What else? We have a WeSkillNow subreddit. Hey, we passed 100 members in the WeSkillNow subreddit. It's only a matter of time before people start making memes and making fun of me. And well, you know what? That's just going to be a good time anyway. But that's it for the video. Thanks, everybody. Leave a comment down below about what you would like to see in terms of more videos, or other ideas for misconceptions that maybe you had before, or you see other people just making this mistake all the time and it wasn't mentioned in this video. Let me know in the comments. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see ya.